Hi friends, it's Sis here. So I am doing the chatty version of this journal with me video. I do have a music and paper sounds only version as well. So thank you for those of you that have requested the chatty version. Um, what I'm doing with my TN at this point, and this is Handmade Traveler's Notebook. If you haven't seen my previous ones that I have finished, I will link them below. As well, I have some additional journal with me videos if you wanted to take a look. If you are new to my channel, thank you for joining me. And for those of you that have been following me and have subscribed for a while, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So what I wanted to show here is a couple of pages that I will be decorating and, sort of adding my own embellishments to them. I like to use, for example, with this spread, Daphne's Diary magazine pages, and I really do enjoy that magazine. One for the colorful designs, but also for the paper quality. It is really nice texture of paper, and every page seems to have something you can cut up and use. I know, cutting it up for some people is a bit hard, but I find that I enjoy the pieces of the magazine better this way because I've selected pieces that I like. And I can look at them often when I go through my journals versus having a stack of magazines that, yes, I like, but I don't often flip through. So it's kind of nice to select certain pieces that speak to me and that I know are inspiring me for whatever the reason at this point in time. So what you will see here is I'm just adding this piece, for example, with the birds on it. Oh, I love that image. Love the fact that it looks like it has washi tape already on top of it. And so just the colors are speaking to me right now. And I thought this would be a nice setup for when I'm ready to journal. At this point, I'm not ready to journal in my TN, but I like to prepare pages sometimes before I do that. And that's another tip for you. If you're feeling creative, but you're not sure what you want to write about, you don't really have to write anything. You can just add your pieces that are inspiring you or that that you love and you'd like to see again. So here I'm using a little piece of Happy Mail that I received from Rico. Hi Rico. And I love these little paper pieces with the delicate florals, and I just really wanted to add to it. And I'm adding it with washi tape because I'd like to possibly write something on top, maybe in the back of it. And I can also access the bottom so I can maybe add a picture if I want later. And that's just because I don't know at this point what I want to do, but I'm loving the little pieces that I had selected and I wanted to add that. So that's a little tip for you as well. A second tip I have is I don't necessarily use my journals in order of how I've completed it. So for example, I don't start on page 1 and kind of follow it through. I'll pick a page or 2 pages that inspire me at this point, and as I said for this spread, I'm just adding pieces that I like. So try and give yourself a little freedom to just play with it and not feel restricted by either not having words to say at this point. The words will come; they always come for me. But sometimes it's just having, excuse me, those pieces set up and going back to them at some point and adding to those pieces as well. And I did want to say thank you so much for your support with my videos. You guys are leaving such lovely comments and are so supportive. I really truly appreciate it, and it just gives me more inspiration to share more of what I love to do with you guys. So thank you for that again. So here, as you can see, I've also added some pieces that I thought I was going to use. I just kind of have them off to the side. At the top there, the heart that I punched out. I also like to use my punches and cut out the magazine pieces like the circles and stuff as well. And as I said, these are fun to just have ready to use whenever. I may not use them now, but I might use them in something else later. I just like the colors, and I really like to use as much of my page that I'm cutting up as possible as well. So now for this page, as you see, I've already switched. This is one of my art journal pages, and there's a lot of color on it, and you would think you couldn't journal on top of that. But I will be adding these two pieces that I thought were perfect for it, because I'll be able to journal around the images and or inside the little frame of one of the ones that I'll be adding. So you can see that I still have my art page background, which is quite colorful, but this will tone it down a little bit, and I'll still be able to get a little bit of journaling if I want, or some words on that page. So, you know, think of that when you have a page that's busy or it has a lot of color and you really love it and want to use it, and you want to add some words, you can always just add pieces of paper that have a little blank space for you to journal on as well. So I think that's it for me for now. I will link all the other videos I have below if you wanted to check them out. Thank you for joining me, and I will have more of these to come shortly. This TN is almost finished, and I'm going to start a new one, so I'm not sure what size. What size do you think I should use next? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for stopping by.